All right, Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. In that day of trouble, which is coming, when society breaks down and all hell breaks loose, these women will not have a choice but to fall in line and get in order or be destroyed. Period. And what inspired this lesson here was this short clip from this Northern Kingdom woman here. And she's actually going into the book of Isaiah 4 and 1, okay, which is heavy. And that vibration of Isaiah 4 and 1 is heavy right now in the time of the end, man. All right. But she goes into it and she talks about how a righteous man is going to be rare in that day. So before we play this quick video here, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 9. And it reads, it says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate," and that land is Babylon the Great, America. "To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." Verse 10, "For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." Verse 12, the point. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. "And I will make," it says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold." All right. And these women are starting to learn that the men are the prize and not them. Okay. "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." Okay. So a man of the elect will be preserved throughout all the chaos that's going to happen. That's what's going to make him rare. Okay, a true man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know? And I was looking at this in the chat GPT here. Let me pull this up too. Okay. Just going into that same verse. All right, Isaiah 13 and 12. So it says here, it says, number one, immediate context, Isaiah 13. Who is being judged? Babylon, Isaiah 13 and 1. It says, historically, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, prophetically a symbol of a proud, global, oppressive system built on wealth, violence, luxury, and spiritual rebellion. Okay? Isaiah 13 is not gentle. It is a day of the Lord chapter, a day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua chapter. It says cosmic language, sun darkened, stars not giving light, verses 9 and 10, massive destruction, population collapse. This is judgment on empire, not just one city, okay? Number two, it says meaning of more precious than fine gold. Ophir gold, it says Ophir, legendary source of the purest, rarest, most valuable gold in the ancient world. 1 Kings 9 and 28, Job 28 and 16, all right? And it's spiritual because in the time of chaos and destruction and societal collapse, all right, that man of the Lord, that man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to be the purest, rarest, most valuable thing at that time. Okay? The true value of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to skyrocket in that day. Okay? Let's go down. Number three. Why will men be so rare? Looking at the surrounding verses, war, cruel slaughter, children destroyed, homes plundered, complete societal collapse. You see, this is why I said, you know, when it all goes down, okay, these women, right, they ain't gonna have a choice. They're gonna have to fall in line and get in order. All right? See, that feminism bullshit, all of that, you know, I don't need no man and a man can't control me and tell me what to do. All right, that's gonna be out of sight and out of mind. Okay, and those that don't want to get down and comply, hey, well, you know what's going to happen, right? They're going to be devoured by the wolves, man. Okay, you're going to be left for the streets, no covering, right? It says, let's jump down. It says, so humanity becomes rare because judgment removes the violence, systems collapse, nations cannibalize themselves, pride and cruelty are answered with desolation. Number four, a deeper prophetic layer. This verse also reverses modern values. In Babylon, gold, people, power, life, empire, humanity. Let me go down. There's another point I want to make. Okay, here we go. Right here under number 2, declining populations, right? It says globally, falling birth rates, rising infertility, cultural rejection of family, men removed through war, prison, drugs, despair. Isaiah says men will become rare, not because they're exalted, but because they have been wiped out, right? Because the scriptures say that in, was it 2nd Ezra 16? Let me get that real quick. You know, 2nd Ezra 16, and it talks about how the men and the wars and all of that. Yeah, here we go. 2nd Ezra 16, and let me start up here. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 16:32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. All right, because that destruction is going to result in a shortage of men. Right, verse 33, the point. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Virgins going back to young women. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. You see that going into the shortage of men. Okay, great death is coming to Babylon. All right. Verse 34, in the wars, their bridegrooms shall be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. See that? So it's tying into what we were just reading here. And these are the times that are coming. Right? Let's see. Is there anything else before we go on? Number 4, judgment targets pride and cruelty. Isaiah 13:11, the arrogancy of the proud, the haughtiness of the terrible. Modern parallels, elites detached from consequences, mockery of morality, worship of self, tech, empire, open rebellion against the Most High, same spirit, same outcome. All right. So yeah, so let me let's move on here. So let's play the video real quick, and then we'll get into some more scriptures. Right.
Preface here your opinion on this matter. But for one man to handle 10 women, and that's biblical, it's never been so hard to find a man of value. The most expensive meat on the market is male meat. A time has come when for a woman to have a man, she's having to steal from another. She's going to get him from another's house. Look at this quote from Isaiah 4. In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man and say to him, we will provide our own food and our own clothes. Just marry us and take away our disgrace of being single. And that's what's happening. Nowadays, there are women who grovel at a man's feet. There are women who pay to have a man, who are capable of anything to keep a man.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, you know, that vibration of Isaiah 4:1 is going out heavy, man. All right. And this is just proof, like I said, that these women are watching the videos. They know what's up, man. And I'm talking about these sisters that's in they right mind. Okay, that sincerely believe, that sincerely fear the Lord. All right, and the Lord is gonna Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna be with them. He's gonna provide them the covering that they need in that day. All right, so you sisters out there that believe, you know, keep believing, and just stay in order, man. And the Lord will handle everything, you know, everything else. Okay, but this is heavy stuff.
Because they know that if they let go, they won't find another anytime soon. And a time will come when men won't even need to be providers. Women will take care of everything. This very quote says, from Isaiah, I'll provide my clothes. I'll provide everything. I just want you to commit to me. Just commit to me. Just free me from this curse of being single my whole life. You can even say, woman, that I'm going crazy, okay? You can even go against the word. But I'm going to tell you something. This is all our own fault, women. It is that we raised flags, that we started to mistreat men, that we traumatized men. It is that we treated them like trash, like objects, that we played games, that we dismissed men all the time. Yes, it's our fault that we chose men for money, that we chose men for status. And if you notice, men don't want to commit to women anymore. Men don't want women anymore. Men want to work. They only want money. They don't want, nor are they concerned with women.
Yeah, you know, really, men want peace. All right. Nowadays, you know, it's all about having a mental clarity, a stable mind. All right. Men are tired of dealing with this toxic bullshit, man. The feminism. All right, which really fucked these women up. All right, so-called sexual liberation. All right, these women are a bunch of whores and, you know, aborting kids. It's just society today is just complete madness when it comes to these women. You know, but all of that is being turned around. You know, all of that now is starting to bite them in the ass, and they see and they're having regrets. They see that they fucked up, but it's too late for most of them. You know.
Anymore. And a large percentage of men are preferring to relate even to other men. They don't want women. Then you'll tell me, Manini, but we women also want money and to work and independence. I don't know what, but that's not the natural way of things. God made man and woman to be together. It is not good for man to be alone. It's sad. It's very sad to die alone, to grow old alone, without companionship. And God made man and woman so that we may be companions to each other. I don't want to cause chaos on the internet. You know how hard it is to find a man of value. Men are really very uninteresting, and they are doing a lot of messed up things. And all of this is a consequence of all the movement we are making. This is prophetic. Prophets here, your opinion on this matter. But for one man to...
Hey, they gonna come running, man. All right? That day is coming. Sooner than what we realize, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 32 and verse 2. It says, "And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in the dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land." All right? And that man of the Lord, all right, that righteous man of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be that covering for that woman or women. Okay? Because hey, Isaiah 4:1, right? 7 women shall take hold of one man. So again, that righteous man is going to be that covering, that protection, all right, for that woman in that time, or women in general in that time, man. You know, or however the Lord is going to set it up. You know, let's go back to the chat. Have some more on that verse 2, right? Isaiah 32 and 2 is reread. It says, yes, this verse is the counterbalance to Isaiah 13 and 12, where one speaks of men becoming rare because of judgment. Isaiah 32 and 2 shows the kind of man God preserves and elevates in the middle of chaos. See? The kind of man the Most High preserves and elevates in the midst of chaos. Okay? The Lord is going to be with the righteous in that time. Right? It says, number 1, immediate context, Isaiah 32. All right, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. So this chapter is about righteous rule, restore order, protection during upheaval. Verse 2 flows directly from that. This man is not random. He is produced under righteous rule, right? Let me go down to the point that I saw. Right here. Remnant men, all right, the elect. Remnant men, end time application. Men formed by suffering, truth, and obedience. Preserved while systems collapse. See, as I said earlier, a man of the elect is going to be preserved throughout all the chaos that's going to come, man. Okay? The Lord is going to take care of his. Isaiah 60, is it 65? He said, "My servants shall eat and have drink." You know? Rejoice in the heart. The Lord is going to take care of his during that time. Preserve while systems collapse. They become protection to others. See? This is where it parallels today strongly. Right? Let me go down. Let's see if there's any more. It says, a covert from the tempest. Tempest equals violent judgment, war, societal breakdown. This man absorbs pressure instead of instead of transferring it, think men who don't escalate chaos, don't exploit fear, can stand firm under attack, right? And the man of the Lord is going to be cool, calm, and collected in that time, and the Spirit is going to be there. And this is what we believe, right? It says rivers of water in a dry place, water, life, instruction, relief, dry land, famine, physical, spiritual, moral, and collapse. Men who can teach, men who can build, men who can guide, men who can provide. These men become life sources, right? So hey, that's powerful stuff, and it shows you how important, a righteous man is going to be in that time, right? Yeah, notice how this connects directly to Isaiah 13:12. In judgment, men become rare. In restoration, righteous men become shelters, the covering, right? Let's see if there's anything else, right? It says Isaiah 32:2 is a promise. God raises men who become cover. See? Yahweh Shem Yahushua raises men who become cover, not savior servants, not idols. It says refugees or refuges, pointing back to the rock. In a collapsing world, the righteous man becomes infrastructure. All right. Yeah, so that's the point. And that made me think about what the chick said in the old video I had posted about 6 years ago. Let me see if I got it here. All right. Because that vibration, like I said, is out here heavy. Let me get to it. Do I got to pull it up here? Let me see.
I swear, as your consciousness unfolds spiritually, some people are going to think you're fucking crazy. So this guy asked me, do I want to chill? Chill? Like, who the fuck has time to chill? Aren't you aware that your fucking government is doing everything in their fucking power to try to kill us? Like, I'm learning survival skills here. I don't have motherfucking time to chill. Like, bro, can you grow food? Can you start a fucking fire? Can you find and purify water? Can you build a survival shelter from scratch? If you can't do any of that shit, then keep it moving. I'm not looking to go out on a date. I'm looking for a protector.
There you go. Spirit heavy, man. Right?
Having a really hard day. I'm just having a really hard day and trying to get ready.
That women tend to be happier when they are single.
I could have married a lot of the people that I've dated.
Okay, I turned 40 this year, and I've never been in love. I've never been in a relationship.
If you hear something or an update about your ex, and it just kills you.
Women tend to be happier when they are single.
Struggling financially, being alone, having no one there to talk to as you age, no kids.
And I always thought I would have kids. I thought I would be married by now. And now the closer I get to it, and I'm scared. I don't know.
Man, hey, see these women today, they're cooked, man. Absolutely finished. All right? And these are the same women out here that's gonna be in dire straits when this shit hits the fan, man. No covering, no protection whatsoever.
I think it would be an issue. I'm 32 years old.
I'm 53. I would like to think that I'm still young, right?
The fact that you're 40 and single, still with no children, and now you find out that she's 8 weeks pregnant, and you so want to feel happy for her, but inside you feel so sad.
Happier when they are single.
I'm in the stage of life where I'm watching all my friends get married and have babies, and
you know that at 40 you are running out of time, and soon you won't have a choice at all.
I also feel like I'm getting older, and it's like I have to put some effort into dating or I'm just gonna be alone forever. But now I'm just honestly getting to the point where I'm just gonna be the single aunt.
But like it's really hard when like I don't really have anyone to go to like on a Friday night.
I am 30 years old and I have been single for over 12 years, so never had a real adult relationship.
Maybe I should just give up. But I don't know. Then I feel like if I give up, then it's like, then I'm totally throwing the towel in, and like, that sounds and feels sad.
But really, this is crazy. It's been a rough month for me. And I got cold. Somebody help me. I'm so tired of being an independent woman sometimes. Sometimes, like, I just want to be taken care of. You know, my whole life, I've just been so independent.
Yep. Careful what you wish for.
There is no shame in not wanting to climb the ladder.
You are going to be alone. You're not going to have a family. Like, I don't want to wake up at, 60 by myself.
And people go home to their families or partners or whatever, and you go home to an empty house.
Please drop a like on the video if you think that modern feminism cares more about hurting men than actually benefiting women.
I don't want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home.
And I'm just wondering, am I the only person like completely struggling? Am I the only one? Because
yeah, so these women are finished, man. All right, a good majority of them. Okay, back in Isaiah 32, that time is coming, man. You've been warned. All the warnings have gone out, man. Isaiah 32:9, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, you careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. You're getting ready to lose all your little goodies and programs and all of that. When society collapses, there's not going to be no more police, 911. You're talking about dire straits, man. Okay? So the tables are about to turn. Hell, they're turning now. Okay? And these women are about to find out. Okay? Micah 7:10, she that is my enemy shall see it. Okay? So again, you women ain't got no choice but to fall in line, man. Get in order. All right? Because that time is coming. Shalom.